Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. I would like to say that this video is going to be pretty amazing because I'm going to talk about one of my new favorite books. And this book is Inkheart from Cornelia Funk. I'm just in love with this book. By the minute I start reading this book, I knew this one would be one of my favorites. It is definitely one of my best reads this year, and I'm sad already because I won't be able to take this book with me to college because I have a lot of other books to take with me, so this will not fit in my bag. But anyway, I'm happy I finished this book before going to college because this is a book that needs to be tasted, you know what I mean? So I was able to read very calmly and slowly, and that was very nice. So now I'm going to give you guys some reasons to read this book. So the first thing that I love about this book, it is the characters. They are really well built. I like that because you can feel close to the characters and you can feel that they are deep since the first paragraph, and that's awesome. And I felt very close to Maggie, Mo, and Eleanor because they are so in love with books, and I shared this feeling totally. Some thoughts they have, what they think about books and histories and reading. I shared those thoughts. So I like when I feel the same thing that the character is feeling. I really felt connected with this book. And another amazing thing about this book is that in the beginning of each chapter they put like a paragraph of a classic book, and I love books that do that. Another favorite book that I have, that is Juliet from Annie Fortier. They start chapters in the same way, and I like because, I don't know, it sounds smart, and the books that each chapter begins, they give you a tip about what the chapter will be, and they are also the favorite books of the character. So I never read these books. I never read Peter Pan, or I don't know how to say in English, it is Lord of Rings? I don't know. But I never read these books, and I would like to read the favorite books of my favorite characters. I think this is a book that is really nostalgic because it talks about the love for books, the love I feel for books, the love writers feel for books. And if you like books, if you want to be a writer, I think this book's for you. This is the first book of a trilogy. There's a movie of this one, and I liked the movie, and that's why I decided to read the book, but the book is completely different. But anyway, let's talk about the story. So this book talks about Mo and his daughter Maggie, and Mo has a superpower, let's put it that way, because when he reads out loud, he's able to take the characters of the book and bring them to our world. And I think that's amazing. If I had this power, I would bring a lot of best friends and boyfriends and amazing creatures to my world. But in this book, there's a rule. So when someone gets out the book, someone has to go in. And while reading, Mo's wife is locked inside this book, and some villains go out. And this is basically the main idea. They would try to rescue Mo's wife and avoid the villains because the villains want Mo to read more villains from the book. And yeah, they try to solve another problems, but I will not tell you guys because this is a spoiler. We don't want that. I will give 4.5 stars because it took me a little longer to be completely into the story. I mean, it is a lovely book, and I knew it was going to be awesome, but I was not like wanting to read all the time, you know? So 4.5 stars. I bought this book, in my country we call it sebo, but it's basically a bookstore that sells old books, and the price is really nice. It is really cheap to buy there. So that's it, guys. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos. If you read this book, please comment down below because I need to talk with someone about this book.